Today we're going to show you how to update your software update jig to the newest software version. The newest software version available right now will be version 8.17. The first thing that we're going to do is delete the old files off of our jig. I'll turn my jig on now and just show that the current version is 8.3. So this one's way out of date. The first thing you're going to do is have your jig in the off position. You will need some sort of USB-A to USB-C adapter. We're going to take that adapter and we're going to plug it into our tablet. Once we have our adapter plugged into our tablet, we're going to plug our jig in. The jig still needs to be in the off position at this point. Once you get everything plugged in, power the jig on. And on your jig screen, it should say mass storage connected. When that happened, we also have a USB icon that showed up on the top of our tablet. So we'll pull our screen down. We're going to open the USB. So the files that we see on the screen right now, these are the old files and we need to delete those. So in the upper right hand corner, we're going to press these three dots. And we're going to press format. And it tells you there that when you run a format, it's going to erase everything. That's fine. Go ahead and click format. And as you've seen, everything just disappeared. So the jig has now been erased of all old software. Now we'll go to lgrepair.com to download the new software files. I'll show you how to load those onto the jig. All right, so we'll go out to our main screen. We will go to lgrepair.com and your screen should look like this. And right in the middle it says visit our software page. Once that page opens, scroll down and you will see version 8.17 August 2026. If you will click that button, it just downloaded that file for us. And I'm going to go back home after that downloads. On these Samsung tablets, you need to locate this yellow folder. It's called My Files. If it's not on your main screen, simply pull up where you can see all apps. You'll typically have this Samsung area here with different apps in it, and that yellow folder that says My Files. Just click that, and then click Downloads from the left menu. So at the top, we see that we have a zip folder there that was downloaded today. We need to unzip that to be able to move it onto our download jig. So press that folder. It's going to have 179 items and everything's already going to be selected. Press extract in the bottom right hand corner. It's going to ask you where you want to extract it to. You can name this file whatever you want to. I'm just going to leave it as is. So there it just extracted all those files into a folder that is not a zip file, that very top folder that you see on the screen. So now we need to move those files onto our USB drive or our software jig. So we're going to open the folder. We're going to press a long press to select the first file, and then in the top left there you see where it says all. We'll press all to select all files, and then at the bottom of the screen press copy. It's going to ask you where you want to copy it to. Right there at the top we're going to select USB storage 1, and then at the bottom right we're going to select copy here. It is now moving those 179 files onto our software jig. Okay, so all the files have now moved over. We want to go back into USB storage 1 that you see on the left side of the screen. So now we're looking at our software jig again and we can see all our files there. In the upper right hand corner, we're going to press those three dots and we are going to unmount. So now we are ready to disconnect the software jig from our tablet. And to do that, we will power the jig off and then simply unplug it. Now we are ready to remove our jig from our tablet, and to do that, we will power the jig off. We will then unplug. When you turn the jig on the first time, you'll get a message about new software. It will look something like this. All you do is press the black button one time, and it just loaded the 8.17 software onto our jig, and our jig is now ready to be used. So I hope this helps you guys get your jigs updated out in the field.